things up the way that needs to be set up for your registration to work properly with the registration page. I have to set it up with Zapier, and it pulls in just the email, and I have to put in placeholders for the names. So there's a bunch of you listed as Josh Tess. So throughout the call, if you just have a question or something, and if you could just put your actual name first so I know, or if you win some of the prizes that I give out, just make sure that you put your name there so I know, because I know there's a few of you listed as Josh Tess, so I want to make sure that the correct people. I'll send you I'll flag your comment, and I'll message you as well, just to make sure that you are the right person. How's it going, Gainer? JB Floyd from St. Louis in North Carolina. Matt Lou, Steven, Reggie. Awesome. Thank you, Reggie. And I actually have to update that picture because there's a second little one in there. It's crazy to think that that's my youngest, and she'll be 6 this year. British Columbia. Awesome. Jay, great to have you on here. Edgar Calderon from California. I can see your comments. Yes. Peter is asking, how much better is this than SynLab? We'll actually talk about that, because one isn't better than the other. They actually work together. They're built off the same framework, and one is pretty much an extension of the other. So we'll talk about all of that. Edward from Belgium. Awesome. They are two completely different platforms, but they are built off the same framework. So pretty much SynLab was built first. Then we built SyndBuddy off of the SynLab framework, but they do two completely different, not two completely different things, but two different things. SynLab is pretty much meant for you to share your content on your own platforms. And then SyndBuddy is where everyone shares each other's content on each other's platforms. So we'll talk about how all of that works now. And with that, let's go ahead and get things started. All right, let's run through this real quick. For those of you who do not know me, I don't really like talking too much about myself. I'd rather just jump in, show you my app, show you the demo, show you some results, and then let you guys make your decision based off that. But pretty much, my name is Joshua Zamora. For those who don't know me, I started in 2010, which is insane to think that's 14 years ago. I went full-time in 2014. So yes, it took me 4 complete years to figure this out. So if you're in that stage right now where you're trying to figure out what to do, how to make money, or if you've hit some hurdles, some roadblocks, and you're kind of in that foggy road where you're not really sure if there's going to be some light at the end of the tunnel, because again, it took me 4 years, and if I would have quit after year 1 or year 2 or year 3, then I wouldn't be here talking to you guys today. And since then, because I didn't quit, I've sold over $12 million of just about everything. I've sold services, SEO services, video services. I've sold T-shirts. I've sold supplements. I've sold digital products, software. I've pretty much done everything. And it's been about $12 million in sales since going full time. Lately, just like everyone I've been heavily focused on AI, just because of the massive advantages that we now have by using that. It allows all of you on here to really accelerate how quickly you can get success. Because, man, between 2010 and 2014, there were so many tedious things that we had to do manually that, oh, man, it was just, it's complete night and day with what we have available to us today. And specifically today, we are going to be talking about SyndBuddy AI, which is pretty much, there's going to be a live demo where I show you how our SyndBuddy army of over 8,200 real members can rank all your sites and videos for you 100% hands-free. and it works for any niche, any location, and any language. And it does not matter if you've tried other ranking tools and have failed. Okay, that is my big promise to you guys. If you've ever been on any of my live sessions, you know that I like to give a big promise at the beginning, and towards the end we circle back and see if I fulfilled that promise. So that is the big promise that I have. And specifically, SyndBuddy AI is our 100% done for you social syndication platform from real people located all over the world, so that you do not have to do any of the work yourself. This is the best way to get fast rankings and for the long term without worrying about being penalized. Okay, this is 100% white hat. This is easily the most white hat tool that I have. Because it's real people sharing each other's content. Like I just said a few minutes ago, you're pretty much SyndLab is where you share your content on your own platforms, and then SyndBuddy is where everyone has gathered together to share each other's content. Okay, and it's the most natural thing that you can do for your videos, your websites, whatever it is that you're looking to rank, and pretty much even when you upload a YouTube video. YouTube encourages you immediately once you're done uploading it to share that video on your different social profiles. All right, so we're pretty much just feeding off of that and automating it, and pretty much putting some steroids in there because you're tapping into a big network of people ready to share your content. There is no software to download or learn. The only thing you have to do is create your campaign and input your URL and your keywords. There's no captchas or proxies to deal with, so you save even more money while still getting a ton of results. Because if you guys have heard of backlinking or social sharing tools before, a lot of them do come with additional expenses that you have to pay for, so that your accounts don't get shut down. All that stuff. That's pretty much where captchas and proxies come into play. We also have a powerful auto share feature, so that everyone on here that gets access to SyndBuddy is guaranteed to get hundreds of real social shares per campaign, 100% hands-free. Okay, and I know it's gonna sound unbelievable with what I'm saying, but we've actually been able to accomplish this. Okay. We've also added our automated AI content generator, so that you can submit any URL to the sharing pool in 60 seconds or less. And again, it all comes back to the amazing power of AI and how quickly it allows us to accelerate a lot of the things that we do now. Okay, and adding AI content generation into SyndBuddy makes things even faster as well. You'll also be getting agency license and a ton of other bonuses on this call. So if you're on here live, prepare to be blown away. Okay, and this is total shares by SyndBuddy members. All right, and this number has already gone up. I think I took this screenshot maybe like 2 or 3 days ago. So you'll see that this number is not up to date anymore. It's a lot higher than that. And there are 8,200 members in there, located all over the world, ready to share your content. All right. And this has been, again, SyndBuddy has been around since I would say, well, maybe like 2017 or so. So almost 7 years ago. And in that time, over 5 million real shares from members. All right. And so if you want to get more traffic, more sales, and more rankings without doing any of the work yourself, then you're in the right place. And like I said, my promise to you on this session is to show you how you can get fast page one rankings that stick for the long term by having our army of over 8,200 members do your social syndication for you. Because I'm talking about thousands of real members located all over the world sharing your content on their social platforms. That is the big difference between SyndLab and SyndBuddy. These are real members all over the world sharing your content on their social platforms. All right, and that's without you doing any of the work. All right, they are the ones doing it. We've built a platform that automates it. All you have to do is submit the URL that you want to get traffic for. Okay. And these are the type of shares that I'm talking about. Okay, these are just a couple of the campaigns that I have in there. You can see here 23 users shared this particular campaign 213 times. This one here, 25 users shared it 249 times, and 27 different users shared this campaign 231 different times. And this one here, 133 users shared this campaign 980 times. Okay. This one here, 14 users shared it 88 times. 23 users shared this campaign 225 times. And this one here, 27 different users, 278 different times. And this one here, 253 shares from other users, 24 different users did that. 21 users here, 164 different times. And again, these are all real people sharing your content on their social platforms. I'm not doing any of this, okay? All I did was submit the campaign, hit start, and the members take it from there, okay? Are you guys seeing how powerful this is just from what I've shown you so far? I mean, you are getting real shares from real people, okay? Franklin, great question. What is their incentive to share my URLs? We'll be talking about all of that here shortly, okay? And all of this leads to some great page one rankings. And these are some page one rankings that I literally just achieved this over the last week, okay? This one here is 2 days ago. I took these screenshots earlier this morning while I was finalizing this presentation. You can see it says 2 days ago for this. And I'll show you, before going into the demo video, I'll show you a few cool different strategies about how you can find good products to promote and get quick rankings like this. You can see here 2 days ago for this hair product here. This one here, a new Star Wars Lego, I don't know, buildable thing. I'm not into that. This is the good thing about this as well. I'm not into Lego and I'm not into Star Wars. But this is apparently a very popular product that I think they brought back. They had discontinued it and they brought it back. So I was able to rank for that 2 days ago. This one here is towards the middle of the page still. But again, one cool thing that you'll see is that they all have the same placeholder. And there's a very important reason for that, because these are literally placeholder rankings. And this is another strategy that I'll talk about as well once I jump into the demo video, is that I don't like to waste any time when it comes to getting page one rankings. I rather know 100% that I can rank for a specific term before even targeting it. And that's what I'm doing with these campaigns here. I leverage the power of live events. I rank first, then I submit it to SyndBuddy and start cementing those page one rankings with social syndication and all of that. Because the last thing I want to do is spend a bunch of time making a video, uploading that video, optimizing that video, and then not even being sure if I can rank. All of these rankings here, they're already ranking, okay? This one here is still on page 2, but you can see here it's just 1 day ago, all right? And targeting a very specific keyword, and I'll show you how I found this keyword as well, because pretty much Google did it for me, and it's a buyer keyword as well, because these are people looking for disadvantages of a specific product, and then if you point out that disadvantage and you just tell them, hey, it's not that big of a deal, you can still work with it. Boom, you can still convert those people into customers. All right. And now there's so many tips and strategies that I'm going to share with you guys on this that I'm trying to remember all of them. So here I'm going to share another one here with you that I want to make sure you write down, especially if you are working with clients, because this one strategy alone, when I was doing a lot of SEO services here for 2 different web design companies in Miami, this one strategy alone let us close so many clients, and in a fun kind of joking way. All right. But it really impressed the clients, and it broke the ice, and it made the closing process a lot easier. And it's pretty much this here, and make sure you guys are watching the screen. All right. Here is another one that I ranked a day ago. It's not for any sort of monetization keyword specifically. Usually, obviously, I target buyer keywords like review keywords and stuff like that. But this particular keyword is a type of keyword that will allow you to get more clients. So if that's what you're looking to do, then this strategy is for you. I'm trying to share strategies for you guys for all different types of stuff, whether you're an affiliate, whether you're services, whatever it may be. So this here, I don't know if you guys can see it, but the keyword that I ranked for this is the best marketer in Miami in the year 2024. Okay. So imagine this. Imagine you're sitting down with a client and you're like, hey, I'm literally the best marketer in Miami in 2024. Okay. You can actually Google it. All right. And then they'll be like, what? Are you serious? And then boom, you're like, yeah, go ahead, pull out your phone and look up the best marketer in Miami 2024. And imagine what your potential client or your existing client is going to think when they go to Google and they Google the best marketer in Miami 2024, and they see your video there ranking at the top. And you're like, hey, I told you, and in the video, you can say something very simple. Hey, I told you I was the best marketer in Miami 2024. This video here shows you that I walk the talk, I talk the talk, and I'm ranking this video on page 1. All right. This alone, we had this plastered on our business cards. All right. Just simple little keywords like this. You can do this for anything. Okay. You can target it by city. You can target it by industry. All right. If you're targeting just attorneys or just doctors, you can be, hey, I'm the best marketer for attorneys in Miami, and then you can rank for that. I'm the best marketer for attorneys in Miami, and then you tell them that, and you can even have it on business cards and tell them, hey, look, Google it anytime you want. You'll see my campaign ranking there. So these are the kind of little things that will set you apart when you're talking to local clients. And again, I did this for a more specific city. I live in the city of West Miami. Most people that come to Miami, all they think about is, that one strip that shows up in all of the movies, which is, Ocean Drive. But there are so many small cities within the big city of Miami. So I did it. And this one, I did the best video marketer in West Miami. So if you're looking to get video clients and charge, a bit higher prices, boom, the best video marketer in West Miami. You can go ahead and Google it. All right. So these are, just cool little strategies that you can use when you're talking to your clients, and you can put it on business cards. Again, you can use it to break the ice. And yeah, when you're out there, let's say you're out there, at meetup groups, or you're talking to just, people at any day events. If you're at your kid's soccer game, people ask you what you do, you can say, yeah, I'm the best video marketer in West Miami. You can actually, you can Google it. Boom. And that people will be like, what? Man, that sounds cool. And then they'll go Google it and be like, man, sure enough, this guy shows up right there. So cool little tip there for you guys. All right. But don't just take my word for it. Obviously, I've been doing video marketing and niche marketing and all that stuff for a while. Here are just some of what our handful of members have to say about SyndBuddy as well. Again, we've been running this since 2017, and our users use this for so many different strategies and to rank a bunch of different stuff. Steven here uses it for video rankings as well, and you can see he says that it helped me rank this video on the first page. And I won't spend too much time on this. I'll try to just point a few of them out. There's one here that says it doubled my traffic, and it is targeted quality traffic. SyndBuddy is very easy to use and set up for my client campaign. So Carlos here is using it for clients. I have several sites ranking pretty well thanks to SyndBuddy. All right, the best way to get traffic. And there's one more that I want to point out, and then we'll jump into more specific stuff. Here's one. I ranked up my YouTube video using this amazing software. This one here really caught my attention. Steven, he was actually using it to boost his press releases, which is a very interesting way to use it. And he boosted the views to his press releases to the published page from 151 to 366, 377, 421, 207, and 41. So that was a very interesting way of using it, which was to boost his press release. All right. So it's not just me getting results. Our members are not only using it in multiple different ways, but also getting results as well. Because again, It's one of the most white hat, most powerful platforms that we've put together. And we have a bunch of members that really enjoy it, all right? We've developed the easiest platform for getting traffic and generating profit without doing any of the boring grunt work yourself. If there's one thing that, it's very, very boring when it comes to ranking on the first page of Google is sharing content and building backlinks and all of that. That is easily the most boring, thing that you have to do when it comes to ranking your content. But that's what SyndBuddy is beautifully built to do for you. It allows you to tap into a pre-built army of real people that are ready to share your content all over the internet, so that you can get rankings fast and for the long term, which leads to more targeted traffic, leads, and sales from Google and YouTube. And I don't care what anyone says, getting free traffic from Google and YouTube is the best kind of traffic that you can ever get, ever. All right. No other traffic source comes anywhere close to being as good and as high converting as free search engine traffic. All right. Especially if you are targeting those buyer keywords, where someone is looking for information that's going to lead to a sale. Nothing comes close to them going to Google or them going to YouTube, watching a video that answers all the questions they're looking to get answered, and then you pointing them in the direction of where they buy the product they're looking to buy. All right, it's just a smooth, simple process. You're not having to take their attention away from anything. You're just you're in their buying cycle. Okay, you're a step in their buying cycle, and then you're continuing to point them in the right direction. And that's the beautiful thing about search engine traffic. All right, and the best part about this is that we've simplified the entire process for you into 3 simple steps. All you got to do is log in to our web-based platform. You're going to submit your URL. You're going to submit the keywords that you want. And we have the AI content in there to make that process even simpler. And then part 3 is you just hit start, and you will start to see members sharing your content many times within a matter of minutes. Okay. And that's it. All right. From there, the army will get to work for you and build you hundreds of social links to any URL that you like, 100% hands-free. There's no software to install, no software. You literally don't even have to watch the tutorial videos if you don't want to. There's no social account creation needed if you don't want to. Okay. There's no content needed on your part, no proxies or captures. Like I mentioned, there's nothing is needed but the URL that you want to get traffic for. And here is what Franklin was asking here. But Josh, why should I even care about having other people share my content? And why would they even care about sharing my content? All right. And if you're brand new to ranking niche sites and videos on page 1 of Google and YouTube, you probably have no idea why you should even care about using social syndication, let alone having other people do your social syndication for you, which is what we call community SEO. Okay, or buddy sharing system, or social exchange SEO. And this is honestly the new SEO. Okay, it's the most powerful thing that you can do, and the most natural way that you can get rankings, traffic, sales from Google and YouTube. Okay, it's pretty much a buddy system. Okay, everyone inside of SyndBuddy is there for the same reason. They understand the power of community SEO. Or exchange SEO, where they're sharing your content, you're sharing their content, and everyone can get a lot more rankings together. Okay. Now we'll talk a little bit more about that because I understand that there are some people that may not want to share other people's content. Obviously, that's the whole premise of how SyndBuddy is built. But we've added some very cool features in there that even if you don't want to plug in some accounts and share other people's content, you don't have to. Obviously, it would help since people are helping you, but it's not a requirement, and we'll talk about that as well. Okay, because having a high quality and proven social syndication system in your arsenal is the secret to getting fast and long-term rankings and sales. Okay, and you can do all this keyword research that you want. You can create the most eye-catching videos that you want. You can have the most beautiful website on the planet, and you can optimize your content to the max. However, if you do not have a strong syndication system, you will never be able to truly get traffic, sales, and leads from the search engines, and let alone compete with the big boys. Okay, especially if you want to rank fast and for the long term. Okay, backlinking right now is still one of the most important things that you need to do to get your sites and videos ranked. All right, and you really can't do it long term without it. Okay, if you're thinking that your AI content is going to just outrank everyone and your optimization is going to outrank everyone, that is not the case anymore. Okay, with AI, everyone can do that now. All right, everyone has great content now. Everyone has great optimization now because AI does it for you. Okay, everyone has great videos, again, because AI can do it for you. Everyone has great images because AI can do it for you. So there's those extra little things that you have to do to have that edge over your competition, which is like a better backlinking strategy. Okay, and that's why this is so important, and especially how other people share your content on their platforms, because there's pretty much two things here. And like I mentioned at the beginning, SyndLab is where you're sharing your content yourself on your own social platforms and having other people share your content on their platforms. Okay, and layer one is the simplest one that anyone can do either manually or with software. So hopefully you guys are already doing this first layer where you're sharing your content on your own platforms. Okay, and again, we have SyndLab that does that for us. And then you have the community SEO or the buddy SEO, where there's a group of people that have joined together and agreed to share each other's content, and that is where the real power comes into getting your content. All right, because getting other people to share your content all over the social sites is a massive advantage over all other forms of syndication. There are not many people that you're going to find out there that have access to a platform like SyndBuddy. Okay, 8,200 people sounds like a lot, but again, compared to the millions upon millions of people out there, 8,200 is really a small group of people that have come together to use the power of community SEO. Okay, and it's really the booster, it's the supercharger, the NOS, or whatever it is that you want to call it. It's pretty much giving Google exactly what it wants. All right, we're not gaming the system. We're not doing anything shady, anything gray hat, anything black hat. This is natural social sharing of content by real people on real, unique accounts. Okay, there's nothing shady going on in the background. All right, this is as natural as it can get. Okay, and actually, so I mean, this all came about as well by a ton of marketers, way back when I started SEO. We would do this manually. We had private Facebook groups, we had private Skype groups, there were forums. Okay, and these were all exclusively for people to share each other's content. But at that time, we had to do it manually. So someone would come into the Skype group, be like, hey, I just published this new blog post, can you guys share it? And sure, everyone in the group, we all would share it. But again, it was a manual process. We'd have to sit there and manually share this, 10, 15 times across different sites. And unfortunately, that, although it worked extremely well, it wasn't sustainable. Okay, because some people would just fall off. They wouldn't share. One person would be requesting too many shares, so the balance was off. Some people were, obviously posting more content than others. Some people were posting content that some people that were in a niche that some people weren't in. So over time, those groups didn't end up working too well. Okay, it was too manual of a process. There was no checks and balances, and then again, the momentum just ended up dying off over time. Okay, which is why we decided to automate this entire process, because we knew how powerful this strategy is. Okay, so we automated it into an easy to use web app that guarantees that you get real shares from real members, so that you can get those page one rankings. All right. So with that intro, I know it's a long-winded intro, but I wanted to set the stage so that you guys can see the difference and understand what SyndBuddy truly is. Okay. And when you have access to SyndBuddy, you're going to be able to have our members deliver you as much traffic, sales, and profit as you'd like on a silver platter. Okay, so now we've made it to this. Who's ready to see this powerful AI in action? Okay. And if you already have, someone is saying I have SyndBuddy already, then you have all of the features as well. Perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this. Arthur is saying, is Google the only search engine that I can rank on the first page of Google? No, we use Google pretty much as the main one. So typically, if you rank in Google, you're most likely going to rank in the other search engines. Okay, and with YouTube as well, we target the two biggest ones. Okay, Google and YouTube. I know there are people out there that just target ranking in Bing. You can do that as well, but we like to target the bigger ones. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and jump into this. And I will warn you, this is easily one of the probably simplest and easiest demos that you guys will see. And look, you can see here, this number has gone up quite a bit. I think by what was it, 10,000 or something maybe? Since I showed it last time, it was like 2,000, 3,000, something like that. It was like 269, 268, something like that. All right, but before I did tell you that I was going to show you that cool strategy of finding some good products to promote. So one of my favorite ways, I don't like competition and I like fast rankings. So I use strategies that allow me to get fast rankings and not have to compete with many people. And one of the things that I do is called launch jacking. All right, but not launch jacking in your traditional way. Yeah, launch jacking for ClickBank products and things like that. That works well, and you can do that as well by going to platforms like Munch Eye and seeing the different products about to launch. These are all internet marketing products. Okay, and there's a kind of like a hidden tab here. If you go to Evergreens, these are more higher ticket offers. Okay, not many people click over here to this Evergreen one. There's also JV Notify Pro. All right, this is just your typical launch jacking where you're targeting pretty much internet marketing products, Forex products, things like that. So JV Notify Pro is another one where you can come here and see what's launching. Again, most of these are going to be the higher ticket ones. Okay, but if you want to do it for other products like electronic products or electronic, toys or beauty products, things like that, supplements, then you're going to want to go to news.google.com. And then on here, what you're going to do is type in, what I like to do is pre-order, because if you type in pre-order, that means that someone is ready to pull out their wallet and buy something. Okay. And look here, it seems like, I'm not a big Lego person, but it seems like the Lego niche is a massive niche, especially when they niche down themselves and target, Star Wars themes. And, I guess here they're targeting a Marvel one. But look, Lego Marvel Summer 24 set prices confirmed. So it looks like they're coming out with a Marvel themed set. Okay. So you can go ahead and target Lego Marvel Summer 2024 review or whatever it may be. Or if you can read this and find the specific name. So it seems like that includes 5 different Lego Marvel sets. So you can find out what the 5 Lego Marvel sets are and then just type in the word review after it and you're good to go. Brooks launches pre-orders for run collection, so running shoes. I'm a big runner, so people are always looking for reviews on running shoes. The Pixel 8, the phone. Obviously, the phones always usually have a lot more competition, but if you get in early, again, you can be up there, because when something is up for pre-order, that means that it hasn't launched yet. People can just pre-order it, obviously. So that, when it actually goes live, that's a bunch of traffic is going to start hitting Google, people looking for reviews, things like that. Another one that works well is doing something like just announced. All right. Oops. All right, and then you can see what's just been announced. I usually, oh look, here's the one that I found, the beauty product. All right, by Shark. Seems like is a pretty popular product. They're releasing it in a different color, I believe. But that's another one that you can go. You can also niche down here. There's different tabs, so you can target just technology or health, okay, or even go into sports, and then type in your keyword, okay, and then find different products within there that have just been released, okay, and then just tag in the word review after it, okay. And this one here, what is this? Wear OS just got an Apple Watch feature, okay, so it's just a new feature for the Apple Watch. But that can be another strategy there, where you talk about the new feature for the Apple Watch, and that may cause some people to want to order it, okay, and then you just link to Amazon, and drive people to order it from there. All right. And oh, there was another another strategy that I wanted to talk about, which was the ring one. I believe there was a new ring indoor camera being released. Yeah, this one here. So this ring one, what I did was I went here, and then down here you can see people looking for reviews, but here you can see what other people are asking about the ring camera. So when you're doing your research, look at this is where I found it. What are the disadvantages of the ring camera? Okay. And there are so many of these questions that you can answer, especially if you have ring. I'm sure there's a ton of you on here that have the ring camera, and you can start answering these questions for people. Okay. But that's how I found that one. It's pretty much using the people also ask feature of Google. All right. And if any of you have SerpSling, we do have that built into SerpSling, but quick, easy way for you guys to find some additional keywords. All right. But all right, getting too long winded there. Let me jump into the demo. All right. Oh, where am I? That's not the tab. All right. So here we go. This is SyndBuddy. All right. And it's very simple for you to be able to come in here and submit campaigns. And you can see here, these are some of my latest campaigns that I've submitted. 996 shares for this one, 331 shares for this one, 322 shares, 259, 252, 106, 47, 19, 12. And you can control, obviously, some of these. And if you click, I'll show report after. But let me go ahead and show you how easy it is to come in here and submit a campaign. Well, before that, I will cover, if those of you are on here that will want to go ahead and add some accounts in here to share other people's content. And you can see all the different accounts that I have. I do have my account to auto share. So I also participate in sharing your guys' content. All right, because obviously the SyndBuddy Army helps me, and I like to help back and share on my accounts. But you can click here, add account, and you can see all the different services that you can get real backlinks from. And you can add as many of these as you want. So if you have 10 blogger accounts, you can add 10 blogger accounts. If you have 10 LinkedIn accounts, you can add 10 LinkedIn accounts. If you have your own mini WordPress private blog network, you can add some of those in here as well. Okay. So if you did want to go ahead and add some accounts in here to earn credits, you can do that. Very simple. You hit add account, you choose which one you want, and you're good to go. Okay. But here, let me show you how easy it is to submit a campaign. You come here, hit social share campaign. We'll do live webinar test. Okay. We will go ahead and do, let me see if I can get a URL here to submit. we go. Oh, I know it's an invalid URL because I didn't submit a URL. There we go. So this is the SyndBuddy demo. So we'll do SyndBuddy AI 2024 review as a keyword. SyndBuddy AI review. SyndBuddy AI reviews. All right. And then you submit your category. So we'll do, this one is a internet and telecom. We'll do that. You can set the total limit. So this is good if you're going to be using SyndBuddy for client campaigns. Okay, you can set your total limit and charge them a different amount for different limits. So you can tell them, hey, look, I'll do 200 social shares for you guys every month, and then you just set your limits here. And if you want to set daily limits as well to drip feed it, you can do that. And then here we have a built-in indexer that pretty much supercharges the links that are being built for you by ensuring that Google knows about as many of them as possible. So if you don't know what link indexing is, it's pretty much building links to the links that people build for you, that people share for you. All right. So it's a second layer that helps for Google to learn about those backlinks that people build for you. And I'll show you what that looks like here in a bit. But there are entire services out there built just for link indexing. That's how powerful it is. It increases the amount of weight that your links carry pretty much, because if you don't do any link indexing at all, you usually get about 20% of the links that count towards your rankings. And it pretty much means that Google knows about the links that you built. Okay. And if you do implement some indexing, that increases that number to about 50, 60, even 70%. Of the links that get built for you will count towards your actual ranking. So just as an example, if the SyndBuddy army built 100 links for you, about 20 to 30 of them will count towards your rankings, which is still very, very powerful and will help you rank a ton of content on the first page. But if you add some indexing to that, that number now goes to 40, 50, or 60. So you can get a lot more powerful punches for your campaigns by adding indexing. And all you got to do is just click that on and it will do that for you. And here is the content generator. And here we will, subject will do something like the power of building links for SEO purposes, and we'll see what it writes. All right, so here you just pretty much have to give it a short description of what content you want, and it will write it for you. You can literally write anything in here. For that Star Wars one that I did, I literally just copied the title of the video and I put that in there, and I wrote a review for that product. Literally, like, obviously this is AI, so you can prompt it with anything they want. And look there, within a matter of minutes, boom, it wrote me a piece of content for SEO, since SyndBuddy is about SEO, and then one powerful one powerful additional feature that we have in here as well. Let me copy that link again, come back over here. And you don't have to include any links in your content, because we have, it's going to automatically input that for you based on the keywords and the URLs that you put in here. But we do have our video embed feature here, so that when someone does share this on their WordPress blog or their Blogspot blog, the video will also get embedded on there, so that you're not only getting a link from the inside the content, but you're getting an embed. And then it wrote the social content for me. It wrote the bookmarking content for me. And then here is what I said before, where they're both built on each other's framework and they're both interconnected. So I can automatically send this URL to my own social sharing sites as well. So within the same campaign, I'm going to be sending this to the SyndBuddy sharing pool, and I'm also automatically sending it to my own social sites. Okay, and then all you got to do is hit submit campaign, and that's it. That's how simple it is to come in here and submit campaigns to SyndBuddy. And you'll see here some of the recent ones. This one, I believe, man, I think I submitted this one earlier this morning. Already 14 users shared it 52 times. Okay. This one here, 12 users 38 times. All right. 12 users 67 times. 16 users. Oh, these are just today. My bad. I'm looking at the wrong side. All right. These are this is the amount of shares that I've gotten for these last few campaigns just today. Here on the left-hand side, ever since I submitted it. So this one I submitted this morning. So that's why they're the same. All right. So just today alone, I think within the last 2 hours, this has gotten this amount of shares. 72 users here. I think I submitted this one maybe 2 or 3 days ago. 320 times that one has been shared. This one, 80 users, 383 times. 79 users, 355 times. 69 users, 327 times. 89, 186. This one here, 239 users, 965 times. Look at this one here, 295 users shared it 1,500 times. Where else can you get members to share your content 1,500 times? All right. And let me just take a look at some of these here. All right. We open this. And we open this. All right, you can see. Oh, this one's making me log in. Let me exit this one. Where did that take me? All right, there we go. Open this Facebook. All right, look at that. Someone sharing my video on Facebook. Okay. All right, look at that. The video is embedded, and I also get a backlink here. All right, and this is the best video marketer in West Miami example that I shared with you guys. All right, and you can see, look, all of this done for me. I didn't do anything but what I just showed you. Okay, these are social bookmark links. These are social media backlinks. These are blogging backlinks. Okay, Web 2.0 backlinks. Okay, all of this done for me. Look, you can see this one. What day is it? The 9th. Look, I submitted it at 11:03 a.m. I submitted it on the 8th. So this one here, I submitted it on the 8th. But you can see this morning already, while we've been on here, I've been getting shares. Okay. So just to show you guys how powerful this is. All right. And that's it. That is how SyndBuddy works. There's nothing complicated about that. You just come in here, submit your content, and you submit it to the sharing pool, and you're good to go. Now, if you did want to come in here and earn some credits as well, like I said, we do have auto sharing in place. But if not, you could just come in here, hit share there, hit share there. And now I'm earning, with this one, I'm earning 25 credits. With this one, I'm earning 19 credits. This one, I'm earning 6 credits, 19 credits. All right. And this one here, look, 48 credits you can earn there. So let me go ahead and share that. So that is how this works, guys. That's why this is such a powerful platform, because there is checks and balances. There is, I share yours, you share mine. And we have a ton of people already with auto share turned on, and I have auto share turned on as well. You can see here, I already have mine set up, but this lightning bolt here on the right allows you to turn on auto share so that you don't have to sit here and manually share other people's content. You can just turn on auto share and you'll be constantly earning credits that you can then deploy to your own campaigns. And every once in a while, we do have competitions. So I do like to give away money and run campaigns. I haven't ran one in a while, but now that we're doing a pretty big reopening this week, I may bring it back and run some campaigns. And you can see, look at this. When some of the best times to submit campaigns is when we're doing giveaways. This one I gave away $500 in total prizes, and look at how many shares people did. The person that won this, 23,000 shares he won. Okay, 17,000 shares for this one. All right, so that's how simple and how powerful SyndBuddy is to use. All right, so now let me come back to the presentation and kind of wrap this up and let you guys get in here. But how awesome is that, guys? Give me a 2 if you're just like, man, that is one of the coolest platforms that I've ever seen. Yep, awesome. Tons of 2s coming in. All right, perfect. So some of you are already asking for the discount code. Yeah, let me get through this and I'll talk about everything that you're getting, because we're putting together a very powerful bundle deal and discount deal for you guys. All right, so SyndBuddy is our proven, done for you social exchange system that allows you to dominate Google and YouTube without doing any of the work yourself. Okay. With SyndBuddy, you can submit any URL. Obviously, we do have some safety nets in there to make sure that people don't submit gambling stuff, adult content, affiliate links. All right, because that's not what it's built for. Okay, this is built for you to submit YouTube URLs, blog posts, things that you want to get ranked on the first page of Google. One thing that I get asked all the time: can we submit affiliate links? No, do not. Don't submit affiliate, because you're not going to get any sales. These are people that are sharing your content to help you rank on the first page of Google. So submit a video URL, submit a blog post URL. All right, submit a client's URL. Don't submit adult content. That's the quickest way to get your account shut down. These are people's real accounts sharing your content. So don't submit something. And again, we've got different systems in place that prevent some of those types of URLs to be submitted. But every once in a while, someone tries to game the system, and we usually crack it down. So when I say any URL, I mean any proper URL that you're looking to get ranked on the first page of Google or YouTube. Okay, you can supply the content if you'd like. So you do have, I didn't even show that you can type in the content if you'd like, or you can use the AI content. You have full access to your syndication report, as I showed you. It's 100% done for you, and you can let our system generate the content for you, like I showed you, and much more. We've also made SyndBuddy better, faster, and more powerful to deliver you even more results and more sales. We've added our one-click auto sharing. Okay, and this pretty much just throws an ocean-sized amount of gas on this already well-lit fire. All right, this allows you as a user to go in, add some accounts, turn on auto share, and then everyone is just auto sharing each other's content. And there's already thousands of members that have this on. So again, if there are some of you who prefer not to share, that is fine, since we do have a good amount of our members that have auto sharing already turned on. And there is no account creation because of the power of our auto sharing system. If you don't want to create accounts and plug them in there, you don't have to. Okay, this is totally optional, and it makes it easier for you to get in there and get shares. All right, you don't have to add accounts, but if you do, again, you can order a batch of accounts on Fiverr, get them added in there, and you do it once, and you can continue to earn credits for as long as those accounts are in there. We have our one-click AI content creation, which I showed you. We have our done-for-you video embeds, which I showed you as well. You just plug in your video URL there, and you're going to get not only the video, the embeds, but also that backlink, okay? And obviously, tons of tools came in about this already, so I'm not even going to continue answering that. I know this is a powerful platform. I use it myself. I get results myself, and our members love it as well. So within minutes of getting access, our army will do real social bookmarks for you, real Web 2.0 syndication for you, real video embeds, as you guys saw. I showed you some of the reports there. Real Twitter, X now called X, but to me it's still Twitter. Real Facebook shares. Plus, you're going to get step-by-step training, which, again, it's very optional if you guys want to watch the tutorial videos. You guys saw how easy it is. There really isn't much to learn when it comes to SyndBuddy, since most of it is done for you. You're going to get world-class customer support, as always, with my products. You guys know that typically, a majority of the time, you get a response within 24 hours of submitting a ticket. Sometimes, if there's on a weekend or something like that, it could be up to 48 hours, but my team is there to help you and answer any questions that you have. You get full reporting of your campaigns, as you saw, and I didn't even show you, but you can download those links and send them to your clients or do further indexing yourself. And you do get weekly email updates of your syndications, which let me see if I can pull some up. Every week you'll get a notification in your inbox that will tell you what. So here's a SyndBuddy update. You can see 103 shares over 4 different campaigns. 38 other SyndBuddy members helped me. Okay, so this was one that I got 4 days ago. So you will get email updates like this as well, so that if you can literally come in here and set SyndBuddy to autopilot, you don't even have to log in. And you'll get those email updates. You'll know, okay, perfect, boom, I've gotten a bunch of shares this week, we're good to go, and then you can go about your day. Okay, this is literally the easiest system for getting page 1 rankings via the power of social syndication without having to do any of the work yourself, and leveraging the power of the SyndBuddy army to do your syndication for you and for your clients will never be the same after today. And now let's talk about the $1 million question that all of you are asking. How much is SyndBuddy and how does it work exactly? Okay. Well, in a nutshell, SyndBuddy works on a credit-based system, which I talked to you guys about already, which means our members either purchase credits or start adding content. You purchase credits and then you start adding content to the sharing pool right away. And then we do have other members that choose to earn their credits by sharing, bookmarking, and liking other people's content. And when we first started, a big wave of our users were all free customers. We gave a bunch of people free access with the caveat that they were going to go in there, plug in some accounts, and get the engine going. Okay. And ever since then, it's just continued to grow. And now it pretty much runs on its own. And we have so many people with auto sharing turned on that it really is a self-oiled machine at this point. Okay. So this is truly a buddy system that we've set up. And again, with the new auto share feature, it really takes things to the next level. All right. So now let's just jump through. I was going to talk about this, but let me just jump through what you guys are here for, which is the 2024 grand opening special. Okay. So what you're going to get is full access to the SyndBuddy membership. Okay. You're going to get agency rights. And this bonus alone is really, worth every penny, especially if you get just one client using that strategy that I shared with you at the beginning. This is more than worth it, getting access to agency rights and being able to use this for your clients. You're also going to get a huge 500 credits bonus. And this is for those of you, if you get our bundle deal, we'll talk about that. You'll be able to get a huge 500 credits bonus every single month. You're going to get 3 times the active URLs. So if you purchase outside of this this webinar, you would get a specific number of active URLs that you can have in the sharing system. On this webinar, you're going to be able to 3x that number and take it up to 300 active URLs in the sharing pool. Okay, you're going to get access to the auto share feature as well. so that you can earn credits if you'd like to. You're going to get access to the one-click AI content creator. All right, $197 value. You're going to get access to the done-for-you YouTube video embeds feature so that you can get those embeds and really take your video rankings to the next level. You're going to get the automated indexing feature included as well, which is easily a $97 per month value. Like I said, there are entire services out there just built to do indexing, and they all charge a monthly fee because it is a very intense system that you have to set up to run something like that. You're also going to get access to My Video Spy, which is what I use to create those campaigns that I showed you, where they're literally just placeholder rankings. All right, there is nothing on here yet. Okay, nothing. I got the rankings first before even creating the video, and I did it with My Video Spy. I literally created, I think, like 10 different campaigns within 3 minutes max. Okay, and then you focused on the ones that rank. So if 3 or 4 of them rank, boom, you know that those are guaranteed to rank, and you focus on those. You create the videos, you move forward with just those. And inside of My Video Spy, we also have a keyword engine built into there. We have an affiliate offer finder. You can also spy on your competitors and see how many views and how much traffic they're getting to their videos to see if it's even worth targeting. It's a complete tool to pretty much dominate video marketing and video ranking. You're also going to get access to SyndLab Pro, which is, again, it's the older brother, older sister of SyndBuddy, where you can share your content on your own platforms. And you saw that they're both interconnected as well, so that inside of SyndBuddy, you can send your campaigns to SyndLab. And then if you log into SyndLab, you can send those campaigns to SyndBuddy, and they both work interconnected. So we've literally set up the best social syndication platform out there. Okay, and talk about some crazy value, right? Yeah, screen is not moving. Okay, if the screen is not moving, give me a 5 in the chat box. All right, no 5s coming in. So I'm not sure why the screen isn't moving for you, but maybe if you try exiting and coming back in, it might work. So let's recap one more time. You're getting SyndBuddy Agency membership. This is a lot, so I want to make sure you understand everything that you're getting. SyndBuddy Agency Plus level, which is you'll be able to choose between 500 or 2,000 credits a month. You're going to be able to earn unlimited credits. You're going to get 3 times the number of active URLs in the sharing pool. You're going to get access to the auto share feature, access to the AI content writer, 500 or 250 credits bonus every month. Done for you YouTube video embeds, automated indexing feature, My Video Spy, and SyndLab. And the total value is $1,743 if you break that down. So if we charge $497 per year, that would be an amazing deal. But obviously, you guys are here for a very, very special deal. So you're going to be able to get access to everything, plus agency, plus the credits bonus, plus the 3 actives, plus auto share, everything that I just mentioned pretty much for just $397 per year. And start posting the link. If you want the link, let me know in the chat box. I'll be posting it over there here in the next slide, because I do have one more special deal for you guys. Live attendee exclusive. There's going to be a huge, huge discount. You're going to be able to use the coupon code LIVE for an extra $100 off. And what I'm going to do for the first 50 people that pick this up, I'm going to go ahead and do $150 off. And I always get asked all of this all the time. That 60% discount, well, additional, now it's like 65 with that extra 50, is locked in for life. Okay, next year we're not going to charge you more, none of that stuff. So you're going to pretty much be able to get it for $247. But that discount, the size of the discount is under your control, because one downside is the price goes up by $10 automatically every 20 sales. And I did say the first 50. I always sell out of the first 20, always go within the first 2 minutes. So I'm anticipating that already. I know there's a bunch of you on here that have been asking for the link already since before I even finished the demo. So the first 50 people, you're going to be able to get $150 off. But then after the 50 people, it's going to go up to 257, then 267. And usually we sell out within the first like 5 or 10 minutes of this, okay? So if you want the link, post it in the chat box. I'm going to go ahead. Excuse me. I'm telling you to post it in the chat box. 50 sell out. Again, the price starts to go up by $10 thereafter, okay? So I just sent it in the chat box and in the questions box.